All right, it's starting.
Yo, what up, YouTube? It is I, the Thick Eye Bandit, alongside the Ross Cloud, Bumble Cloud, Jamaican, Beanie Man, aka Mr. Headquarters. And this is motherfucking sports. What up, big dog?
Bumbleclaw, you heard me? What up?
Man, I can't call it. Welcome our crew members on YouTube to motherfucking sports. It's about to go down in a major way, man. We got some things that we want to talk about, some big things going on in the world of sports. And ladies and gentlemen, new viewers, just remember we are fans. You dig what I'm saying? And we're gonna tell you like it is from our point of view, like it or not, it is what the TI is. Thank y'all for coming along for the ride. But before we get into motherfucking sports, we got to pay some bills first. Headquarters, tell them what it is.
Right. So make sure y'all hit us up on the motherfuckingpod.com. Make sure y'all check in for all our full episodes of the motherfucking podcast main show that comes on every Tuesday night and bonus episodes every Friday night. Drop on all audio podcast platforms such as Apple, Spotify, iHeartRadio, and the Black Podcast app. So make sure y'all check us out on the motherfuckingpod.com so you can get all that access to all full episodes. And also join the crew. You pay $1 a month for access to our feature episodes, our special feature episodes that nobody else gets access to. So make sure y'all check in for that. And make sure y'all go check out the merch shop too. That's on the website as well. What I'm sporting here right now, you know what I'm saying? I got the official NOLA edition of the motherfuckingpod.com motherfucking podcast. So make sure y'all get the hat. Make sure y'all get the hats. We also got the black brim. We got the red brim, you know what I'm saying? We got that on deck. We got the dog tags like they got Bandit sporting right now. You know what I'm saying?
So get the shirts. Get the shirts.
We got the shirts on there, you heard? We got the t-shirts, we got the hoodie zip-ups, you know what I'm saying? So make sure y'all get us, add us, check them out. You know what I'm saying? You already know what it is, the motherfucking pot.
Now, ladies and gentlemen, big news in the world of sports today, and I'm gonna roll on because I know we got some things that we got to get to. Brian Kelly making it down to LSU to be the LSU head football coach. It's a big thing. Ed Orgeron will not be coaching in the bowl game. We got Brian Kelly, big time contract, 10 years, $100 million. They spent the big bucks to go get him. You got to compete with Saban. You got to compete with, you got Lane Kiffin down here now. The SEC West is the hardest division. Plus, look at the number one team in the land right now is Georgia. Got to be able to compete in the SEC, and you need a big-time coach to coach a big-time program, and LSU landed their big catch. In other news from that, we've learned that Taysom Hill for the New Orleans Saints will be starting this Thursday against the Dallas Cowboys. Cats like Alvin Kamara's coming back, Mark Ingram coming back, Ryan Ramczyk coming back. So, I mean, we had midpoint of the season. So hopefully some good luck comes our way. We want to continue this push towards getting into at least the 7th and final seed in the wild card, perhaps even getting up to 6 if possible with some help. Headquarters, I know you had some Pels information to get off. So let's go ahead and deep dive into that, man.
Right. So Pelicans have been doing great so far. Last time we talked about the Pelicans, they were doing kind of bad. Lately, they've been on a little bit of a winning streak of sorts. Ever since Brandon Ingram came back from his injury, they've been about 6-4, I think, since he came back. So
they've been on a tear.
Having him coming back to the lineup and changing things in the lineup too, like putting Nickeil Alexander-Walker on the bench, not playing Jackson Hayes, starting Herb Jones, who has been a standout rookie, what's being considered a top 10 rookie right now, so far from this current draft. The dude is a lockdown defender. He's been
Yeah.
locking up everybody. He locked up Paul George. He locked up who else he locked up in that little streak? Anthony Edwards twice.
Yeah.
A couple of other big names out there too.
And then look,
So
you got Dallas on tomorrow. We just
got
looked at
that. Yeah,
that
Luka
earlier.
tomorrow night. Yeah. Speaking of, we're gonna talk about that in a second. But yeah, man, Herb Jones has probably been one of the biggest surprises in getting Valanciunas at the starting lineup too. I mean, Valanciunas has been the most vocal person on the floor, on
Had a
defense,
big night the other night.
and had 39 points against I'm blanking on who they played, not the Timberwolves, but Utah. 39 points on Utah. That's a big win. So dude, I mean, they've been killing it. They've been killing it lately. So I don't know. We'll see how they is when Zion get back. We'll see how that works out because somebody got to go to the bench at that point. I would think probably Herb Jones might be the guy to go back to the bench, or maybe you bring back um what's the other guy that they got at guard? They brought in from Charlotte.
You talk about what my cat name is, man.
Devontae Graham.
Devontae Graham.
Devontae Graham has been great too.
You
So
know
one
who?
got to make that decision. Who's gonna go back to the bench? Either Devontae Graham or Herb Jones.
But look at it from an offensive standpoint.
Right.
Can Herb score?
No, he
like
cannot.
Devontae can't. He's not. You know what I'm saying?
But each player give you more than the other. Devontae Graham is gonna give you a lot of offense. He's not gonna give you much on defense.
No.
It's like the exact opposite with with Herb Jones. He's gonna give you a whole lot of defense, but he ain't gonna give you much on offense. Don't expect him to shoot no threes or anything. He's gonna be all hustle points. So I don't know. They got a big decision to make when that happens. I would probably stick with keeping Herb Jones because Zion's defense ain't that great either. So I mean, Zion's gonna give you a whole lot of points by himself.
You got to keep a stopper on the floor at some point.
Absolutely. And that's what he's been doing. He's been locking up teams' best defenders in that little stretch. So I want to see more of it. I want to see how much I want to make sure if it's not just like a little hot streak right now. But I think the dude got a bright future. If that's the case, if he putting on defense like this as a rookie, I mean shit.
Sky's the limit, bro.
Sky's the limit. Don't let this dude get offense. Don't let him get an offensive game at all.
You give him a 17-foot jumper.
If he just develop a 3-point shot, or at least some slashing ability to the rim. But I mean, we're gonna see what happens. First, they got to get back to 500. I mean, I don't want to get too far ahead of ourselves and all that stuff. I mean, it's nice, but we want to see when Zion come back too.
And
let's talk about them tickets though.
Okay. In the current standards, the Pels are fighting to try to get to 11. Hopefully, they can get there and then potentially get a playing game. But without Zion Williamson, it's been a little bit of different ride, especially when it comes to the cost on going to the Smoothie King Center and watching the Pelicans on a game in, game out basis. Courtesy of StubHub.com. We've seen tickets in section 320 for as low as $6. You know what I'm saying? So I'm gonna tell y'all this, fellas. If y'all want to go to the game, bring your little date, real cheap. You know what I'm saying? We'll bring the kiddos.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? Won't go to the game with a couple people. You get in the game right now for a lottery ticket and a 2-piece spicy white with fries. Matter of fact, a 2-piece spicy white with fries might cost you a little bit more than it do for a Pels ticket. So just saying that to say this, go to the Smoothie King Center. You ain't never seen prices this low. Please take advantage, but also it's a reflection of the type of brand of basketball we've been playing. So remember, if they do better, the numbers go up. How Fat Joe say, yesterday's price is not today's price. So remember that.
Tomorrow's gonna be $8.
That'd be $8.
But yo, I don't want to see this team do good, son. I just want to see the Pelicans actually make the fucking playoffs. That's all I want to see. I think they got a chance to make it. They're not too far back from the 10 seed for the play-in game. So a lot of shit can happen if you can just
I
get
think
yourself.
they're a game back, if I'm not mistaken.
Mm-hmm.
If I can recall, they're only a game back.
They
And streaks happen, man. You know, especially when it comes to the game of basketball. You had those nights where you match up extremely well against a team. You might have had a team coming off of a back-to-back, you know,
Right.
so you catching teams at the right time, especially you can be streaky. You got that ability to put up points. You know, BI is gonna put up points. Now you seeing cats like Valanciunas throwing up 39, like we've never seen that before. So I mean, this is the window right here where you can pick up a quick 4 or 5 games and make up a lot of ground. You can sneakily get into that 8-9 seed, and that'll give you a few games to spare if you hit a cold streak. You know what I'm saying? So it's the time for the Pels right now, man. The future's looking bright. Zion hopefully is going to be in shape. Hopefully he's going to be all healed up and ready to go. And hopefully we see a turnaround, man. It'll be awesome to see the Pels do good, especially right now with the way that sports is going in the city of New Orleans. We need a lift right now.
Yeah, we need everything we can get right now when it comes to the Pelicans. We need extra games on TV. So if anybody can help with that shit, that'd be great too.
Speak on that. Speak on that.
All right, so like if you're a fan in the city right now in New Orleans and you want to see the Pelicans games, you can't see every single game because of the blackout rule that the NBA got. Even if you buy NBA League Pass with the NBA to get every single game for the Pelicans only. Say you just want to buy the Pelicans package only. You still can't get every single game on that package because of that. If the Pelicans don't sell out, you can't see home games, a nice amount of games too. I would say probably like about 10%. So no matter how much money you spend, you still can't see the games because unless you have Direct TV or Cox Cable, you're not catching the Pelicans games like talking about. So they need to fix that shit in the city. They need to get that stuff together so people can actually become fans in the city and actually get behind the team more. So once they fix that, I think you'll get a bigger fan base in New Orleans too. Get some games on TV. Put some games on regular TV. Put it on Fox 8 or something.
Yeah.
Put it on the weekend games.
When you got to hunt down, when you got to go into triple digit numbers to find the Pels game, you know what I'm saying? And you click on it and then it said it's not available in your market. That's a problem. So yeah, easily accessible games for the community to watch. You will draw excitement. And New Orleans will support you. You've seen the numbers come out. They've came out. You got to give them a reason to continue to come out too. So it works in more ways than one. The Pels got to find a way to help reach out to the city of New Orleans. You know what I'm saying? So I echo that sentiment. I feel you.
They got to make it work. They got to make it work. But you was talking about LSU in the opener. So why don't you talk about that a little bit? Expand on that a little bit more about the Brian Kelly signing.
Okay, well, after the Texas A&M win on that last second touchdown, Max Johnson threw a perfect pass, waning seconds of the game to win the game. Coincidentally, that was Coach Ed Orgeron's final play as a head coach of the LSU Fighting Tigers. And with that being said, there was a coaching vacancy, and there were several big names that was being tossed around. Who's going to take over as their next head coach? Would it be Lincoln Riley? Would it be James Franklin? Would it be Jimbo Fisher? Would it be Dave Aranda? And
you thought at first?
I thought it was going to be Dave Aranda. I thought, and Lincoln Riley going to USC. That's a big time program out there on the West Coast. You at LA, I get it. I understand that big money. James Franklin's not leaving Penn State. That was kind of a wish list,
Right.
if possible. Jimbo Fisher made it abundantly clear he wasn't leaving Texas A&M to come back home. So that left you, Billy Napier, going from ULL to Florida was a name that was tossed around. So it's like, man, who's going to be that person? And lo and behold, they had Brian Kelly. And that came for even the most dove in LSU fans. Nobody saw that one coming, but it's a major boost. The man can recruit. Notre Dame, talented school, 4-star, 5-star recruits, but they all don't come from right there in that particular area. You come down in Louisiana, we put out more NFL athletes per capita than any other state in the union. That is fact. Y'all can Google it. Y'all can look it up. However y'all do your research, that is proven. So he's coming to a place where, from a place where he had to go to California to get players, go to Florida, go to Ohio, go over here, go over there, go to New Jersey, go to Texas to grab a player. Now he get to come and he could dump into a pool where basically football players are born and bred, So recruiting is going to be on his side. It's football 24/7 at LSU down here. So the stars are going to align. Plus, if I'm the chancellor at LSU, I'm looking at it this way. The coach that I have to hire, there's one person that you got the measuring stick up against, and that's Nick Saban.
True.
You
true.
gotta be able to beat Saban. You got to.
All right. Well, let me ask you this: with all the success that Brian Kelly had in Notre Dame,
he did not beat Saban.
Wait, I'm not. That's not what I'm about to ask.
Okay. All right. My bad. I jumped the gun. I'm sorry.
With all, and I'm gonna ask this to everybody in the audience that might be watching too. So let us know down in the comment section below. What do y'all think? Do y'all think Brian Kelly can win at LSU consistently? I mean, we saw Ed Orgeron win a little bit. You know what I'm saying? For the first few seasons, he was successful. But towards the end, it didn't work out that way. And he wasn't here that long. So, I mean, he only lasted, 5 seasons?
And he won a national championship.
In year two?
With Les Miles' team, but he did get Joe Burrow from Ohio State. That is a fact. He did do that.
So, what you think? What's your answer to that question?
I'm gonna go on the side of history, bro. I look at the last 3 LSU head coaches, all have won national championships, and I'll go Ed Orgeron, Les Miles, and before him, Nick Saban, ironically. So
shout out to I don't mean to stop it, but shout out to Big J down in the comments, man.
Shout out Big J. So, taking over that LSU job, I think Brian Kelly has an opportunity. I want to see, before I say they're going to win a national championship next year, because I don't think it's that's predicated. It's too early for that. I want to see how we do with recruiting, because we did have a lot of recruits decommit and go elsewhere. I want to see how the transfer portal is going to be now that it seems like players can hop from school to school depending on what they feel. I want to see how is he going to structure his staff. I want to see who's going to be his new defensive coordinator. I wonder if he's going to get his guy from Notre Dame and come on down. The defensive coordinator, I forgot his name. I want to make sure I say the right thing. Let me pull his name up.
But while you pulling that up, I'm gonna say this. I wanted a big name to come down to LSU, and we got it. You definitely got the biggest name that was out there. So I'm happy about that. I'm happy about his recruiting style. I think he can recruit at LSU. I mean, he did pretty good at Notre Dame, so I don't think he'll have an issue coming down to the South and recruiting down here. Do I think he can win? I don't know if he can win the national championship in LSU, but I definitely think he can be successful. I think he'll definitely be in the bowl every season, like the top bowls, not just, like the mid tiers. I'm talking about like the Rose Bowls, Fiesta Bowls. I think he can compete and be in those type of positions every year. Would he be able to win the national championship? I think he'll get us close. So I like the hire. I think it's a good hire. About time LSU went out and got a big name again. They haven't did that in a while since Nick Saban, and that was pre-Saban before he was, who he is now. So, I like it. I think it's a great move. I mean, he won a championship in Notre Dame too, right?
No, he hasn't.
Oh, he went there.
He's been to the national championship game where he met Saban. It was ugly. But Marcus Freeman. Marcus Freeman is his defensive coordinator. Black dude, cool.
Right.
I just when it comes to LSU, the alumni has a lot of power. You know what I'm saying? It's they're
getting away a little bit. You can say it.
So, and there's a lot of money thrown around at LSU. You know what I'm saying? Right. So, saying that to say this, I think because of how good Bama has been, and you gotta call a spade, bro. They've been one of the most dominant teams for a long time, and they've been consistent. Now you got to look at the rise of Georgia. You know what I'm saying? Georgia's becoming a powerhouse. You look at what Lane Kiffin is doing at Ole Miss. Got them ranked number 10 right now. You know what I'm saying? So, I mean, the SEC has always been that juggernaut, has always been that powerhouse. Right. But it's getting ready to evolve even more. Texas A&M has been real competitive in the recent past. You're getting ready to add on to the conference in a few years. You're getting ready to get Texas and Oklahoma. It is official. Yeah. That is happening. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So now you got these major schools that is in one conference, the best conference in all of college football. You need somebody who can lead and be disciplined to lead these cats, to get them to positions where we're accustomed of being. 6-6 is not going to cut it at LSU. It's not happening.
You can't be at the bottom of the SEC.
You can't.
At LSU. You can't let that fly and still have a job here.
They're not going to let it fly. The alumni is not going to let it fly.
I was already kind of skeptical when Orgeron first got here because what happened with him at USC, that didn't end well. Ole Miss too. But that USC one was that was bad. He should have did good at USC. And as you see, that's still a coveted job to have.
Yep.
So him leaving two big schools now, I don't know if he gonna get a nice job moving forward. He can still get it. He can still get one.
He can still go coach, man. He still can.
But he ain't gonna get a name job right now.
He still got connections. He's gonna land him a solid job. He is. Would he be a head coach at a Power 5 school?
No.
Could he be a head coach at a ULL maybe? Yeah.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Just as an example, I'm not saying he will be or he won't be. But yeah, I can see that. And I wish the man success. I hope he do all right. But it's on to the new, and I'm excited to see what this journey gonna be. Worst case scenario. I just look at the way that we've been playing ball lately, and that's not LSU football. I know we needed to pass the ball. I know we needed to come into the 21st century as far as our offense because we've been so dominant, run heavy, 3 yards in a cloud of dust. But I still think that's the backbone of what it is that we do. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Build a team from the lineup, being able to control the line of scrimmage, be able to get short yardage and just wear and beat the shit out of your opponent to win the fourth quarter, and they can't take no more. Now those 3-yard runs in the first quarter turn into 8, 9, 10, 12-yard chunk yardage. You know what I'm saying? Control the clock, play great defense, make sure that our quarterback can make the right reads, get the ball in the hands of your playmakers, and let's do this damn thing. You got the talent down here. Just take it and be Saban. That's all we ask for. And
All
I'm
right.
done.
Yeah, we can move on.
Be Saban, please.
Moving on to NBA real quickly. I know we talked about the Pelicans already, but looking at the scores for the night real quick. You had the Nets beat the Knicks 112 to 110, close game. Kevin Durant took all of Julius Randle's ankles tonight.
Oh man.
In one play. You had the Grizzlies beat the Raptors 98-91. The Lakers handily are taking care of the Kings now, 105-86 with 3 minutes left. The Suns are up 99-92 with 2 minutes left.
They're beating the hottest team in the NBA right now.
They win that game. They take it number 1 right now.
Hey.
The Blazers are up taking care of business of the lowly Pistons 99-82. So that's it. That's the only games they got going on right now in the NBA this week or tonight. But let's move on to the NFL picks and spread lines.
All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, while we're pulling up the score, while we're pulling up the lines for this week,
right.
Just a quick rundown on last week. Detroit lost again to the Chicago Bears 16-14. Dallas lost to the Vegas Raiders on Thanksgiving 36-33, and also on Thanksgiving we got the shit kicked out of us 31-6. But we're gonna shake back this week against Dallas, man. I'm excited for that. Also, Tampa Bay went on the road and beat the Indianapolis Colts 38-31. The Cincinnati Bengals beat the living dog shit out of the Pittsburgh Steelers 41-10. The New York Jets beat the Houston Texans 21-14. The New York Giants pull an upset. Well, in our eyes, an upset as they beat the Philadelphia Eagles 13-7. The Miami Dolphins.
That's not an upset.
Nah, because the how good we made the Eagles look, and then they turn around and lose to the Giants. You know what I'm saying? So just saying. The Miami Dolphins.
Right. The Giants not going nowhere. The Eagles ain't going nowhere.
Hey, no, I understand that, but we lost to both of them. That's what I'm saying.
I know.
Still I just scarred by that.
I had to say it.
No, you didn't. The Miami Dolphins took care of the Carolina Panthers 33-10. New England Patriots beat up on the Tennessee Titans 36-13. Atlanta unfortunately took care of Jacksonville 21-14. Teddy B and the Denver Broncos took care of business. They beat the LA Chargers 28-13. The Green Bay Packers took care of the Rams 36-28. One of the hottest teams that nobody's talking about right now, the San Francisco 49ers beat the Minnesota Vikings. Huh?
I called that Packers game.
We both did.
Yeah.
Our friend who's not here tonight.
Yeah, let's speak on some
cop out.
Let's speak on some of these picks in some of these games, though, because some of these picks was bad.
All right, I got them lined up. Baltimore beat Cleveland 16-10, and the Washington football team on Monday night took care of the Seattle Seahawks 17-15. But some of the bad picks, me, you, and EJ, we had some head scratching picks there. All of us went Saints over Buffalo. We failed horribly.
Yeah, I know.
We failed horribly.
I told you, but I said it. I said I did not feel good about that.
We all picked Philly, and the Giants punched us in the mouth.
Yeah, they did. Fuck them.
We all called Minnesota over San Francisco. The lie detector test said we all lied. And both of you picked Seattle over the football team. I picked the football team. Yay for me.
Man, that
E-
bumbo
EJ
right
pick.
there. The
EJ
coach.
pick Jacksonville over Atlanta 9-6.
I don't know what the fuck he was thinking.
And you picked Houston over the Jets 21-14. Right score, wrong way.
Wrong team. I mean, it didn't matter. Everybody lost with that game. If you was watching that shit.
Yeah, that was bad for business.
Yeah.
Uh,
a lot of bad games that past week.
Yeah, didn't work out too well for everybody, man. I luckily got 8 wins. Headquarters came in second with 7 wins, and EJ pulled up the rear with 6 wins for the week.
Pulled up the
No bottle bets this week.
We're gonna see about this week though. I think we're gonna disagree in some of these
I'd be
games.
more than willing.
I think we're gonna disagree in a lot of these games. Let's get started though.
Let's get started. Hey, fuck it. We're gonna get started with the Who Dat Nation. We're gonna do something different. I see that you got on the Who Dat edition, NOLA edition, motherfucking pod, fitted hat.
Of course I do. You know what I'm saying? Available right now on the motherfucking pod.com. Just by the way, you know what I'm saying? I had to throw that out there. You know what I'm saying? The NOLA edition, the Saints edition of our, beloved hats that we got on the motherfucking shop. So make sure y'all go check that out. But yeah, Saints, Cowboys. The Saints are at New Orleans.
They're the underdog.
And they're the underdogs in this one, +4 in this matchup. 47.5 points total, if you want to go with the.
So that's telling of the game. Head coach for the Dallas Cowboys, Mike McCarthy, will not be in attendance. He and several other coaching staff have been affected by COVID-19. Also, the Dallas Cowboys are kind of leery about what they're going to do at running back as far as Ezekiel Elliott's lingering injury. Tony Pollard has been looking extremely well lately. So if Tony Pollard gets to start, fantasy football owners, I have Zeke in my fantasy football lineup. He has last week. You can tell that injury really kind of affected him, but he did get the points needed for a victory. But just look out for that 2-headed running attack. Now, some are reports of their wide receiver core with the injuries to Amari Cooper and CeeDee Lamb. There may be potential game time decisions. So, with that being said, Taysom Hill will get to start at running back. We will have several of our missing offensive key pieces. Alvin Kamara, Mark Ingram's coming back. Ryan Ramchek's coming back. Still didn't practice today was Marcus Davenport and Tano Passanwa. So, I mean, going into this game, I don't know. We just been so stagnant since Jameis has been hurt. We lost 4 straight since he's been out of the lineup. Hopefully we can finally get a win, especially at home in a Superdome. We can finally get a win at home. Fuck it. I'm betting with my head. I'm gonna bet with my heart, excuse me, not my head. It's gonna be ugly, but I think we're gonna win it. I'm not too confident in it.
I'm about to say you don't sound too confident.
I'm not. But I still say fuck the Cowboys. Who that? We gonna win 20-17.
You already know. I'm gonna keep this short and sweet. I can never vote for the Cowboys against the Saints, so I'm already gonna be picking the Saints. You already know that part. And I am well aware I do owe a bet still. I have not forgotten that I'm supposed to be wearing some Cowboys apparel based off from last year. So that's gonna be happening soon. I don't know when it's gonna happen, but it's gonna happen. In the meantime, I'm calling the Saints gonna win this game. I think it's gonna be a major bounce back game. 31-21. Saints with Taysom Hill at quarterback.
Okay.
And shout out to Big J, man. Big J just was speaking in the chat saying that he heard that Taysom was starting too. He said, "Hallelujah, Taysom Hill started." Uh,
Yeah, Trevor Simeon is gonna be on the bench. He
I
just
mean,
looked bad.
he did it. He did what he was supposed to. He came
Yeah.
in a few games, but he's not meant to be the long term starter.
No.
So Taysom did a great job last year filling in. Hopefully, he can reciprocate what he did from that. So let's give him a chance. I think, and then Kamara's coming back, Ingram's coming back, like you said. I think we're gonna have a big bounce back game, and then you already got the major players on the Cowboys side that's not playing either. So I think it'll be a dub.
Hey, hey, look, it's not about what team you play, it's when you play them. So
Absolutely. All right, next game.
we got the Chargers traveling on the road to probably one of the most dangerous teams in the AFC, the Cincinnati Bengals.
All right, Chargers Bengals spread. Let's see if I can find it. Hold up.
Remember, the Bengals just came off of a sweep of the Pittsburgh Steelers this season. But man, 41-10, what a statement that they put on, man. They was clicking on all cylinders, offense, defense, special teams, they was running.
All right. Bengals is -2.5 at home. 50.5 total. So they expecting a little bit of points in this one. EJ would be in love with this game to pick the Chargers. I already know. he loved Justin Herbert at quarterback. I'm rolling with the Bengals though. I like Joe Burrow. I think he's gonna be a great quarterback. I think they're gonna bounce back in this game in a major way. They need a win right now to keep up with everybody else in the AFC North. So I'm calling the Bengals to win 35-31 over the Chargers.
Okay. I like where your head at. I still also think that Cincinnati's gonna get the dub.
Mm-hmm.
Just the Louisiana ties, like you said, man. Joe Burrow. Don't forget about Jamar Chase. Then you got some of the Saints ties with Von Bell, Eli Apple. I just like this team. This team is fun to watch. This team is young, is energetic. I think the Bengals can be a dangerous team in the playoffs.
Yeah.
I like where your head at as far as the score. I think I'm gonna echo a similar sentiment. I'm gonna go 34-27 Bengals.
Okay. 34-27. All right. All right. So moving on to the next game. What's the next game we got?
We got the Tampa Bay Buccaneers traveling to Mercedes-Benz Stadium in Atlanta to take on the Falcons. And that's how I got to spell the Falcons. Failcons.
Your favorite rival.
Yeah.
This is one of the largest spread lines for the week.
Gotta be double digits.
It's definitely double digits. It's definitely double digits. The Falcons are +11 at home. 50.5 total. 50.5 for the total. They're expecting a lot of points, but for one particular team.
Well, no, I mean Cordell Patterson and Kyle Pitts have been the offense for Atlanta.
Yeah, I mean they've been playing good when he's been playing, when he's not been hurt. Yeah,
right. So I take it. I think that they can put up a few points, but
are they gonna win?
No, hell no.
All right.
I hope they do.
Yeah, I hope they win.
But
and this game, I know it's gonna help us out.
Here's the problem. Right now, Atlanta's number 2 in NFC South.
Oh, so it really don't matter who wins this game then.
No. Well, it does
I guess for Tampa Bay, for the purpose of we actually beat them and we owe the tiebreaker. But
right. So that means the last game against us and the Falcons, in last week of the season in Atlanta is going to probably be the game to get into the playoffs, especially because they hold a tiebreaker. So,
yeah,
we need to start paying attention to our division, ladies and gentlemen. This shit's Everybody, Carolina too. They all are right there. So it's time to start locking in on the division.
Yeah. Yeah, I think now is the time. We only got what, 6 or 7 games left?
Yeah, man. And you already lost 2 within the division already. You cannot afford another division loss.
The last 3 out of 4 games that the Saints have is against division opponents. So they're gonna definitely have to finish the season strong. You ain't gonna be able to take no games off from here on out. Starting with this next game. This is a Thursday game, right? Too
Thursday night, 7:00 kickoff in the dome. If y'all not gonna be in the dome, get at the motherfucking podcast. I'm pretty sure myself, headquarters, and EJ will probably hop on live.
Make sure y'all rock your fucking hats. You know what I'm saying?
Make sure that y'all have them on. You know what I'm saying? Talk to us, you know what I'm saying, as we watch the game. And we'll interact with y'all and tell us what y'all think real time, man.
Yeah, Big J said his is on the way already, man. He said he went and got his.
Yeah, that's what I'm talking about, Jay.
That,
and
man.
Jay, and Jay, and that go along for all the other crew members. When y'all get y'all merch, take a picture of y'all rocking y'all merch, tag us on Instagram, and tag us wherever y'all follow us at. Let's get this movement going. Y'all crew members are just as important to us as we are to y'all. Without y'all, ain't gonna be no us. So we need to show the world what the motherfucking pod is all about and that support. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah, no doubt. All right. Moving on to the next
score wise, where we going score wise?
Oh, for you talking about for the
Bucks Falcons.
We didn't give a score?
No, we didn't.
Oh shit. We just assumed Tampa Bay was gonna win.
Right.
Tampa Bay, shit. I think Tampa Bay gonna score a lot. Atlanta ain't got no damn defense. I'm gonna go 38-21 Tampa.
You know what? That's a hell of a score. I like where your head at, bro. I think you gave Atlanta some love.
Hey, wait, hold up. Oh, all right. I'm about to say you got to say, damn. Boys at 56 points. Damn. Yo, I wasn't expecting you to put that.
Hey, I'm looking at Atlanta like this. Yo. One, I got catch back against them. But then also, but no, on the real,
yeah,
they put up 0 points against the Patriots at home.
I forgot about that. That's true.
I think 12 would be plenty against Tampa Bay.
All right, we're gonna see. Everybody. So in the comment section, do y'all think? I think it's gonna be. We're gonna just say Tampa Bay gonna win this game. I mean, we're gonna we'll take the loss if they do. I don't give a fuck. But what I'm gonna say, if Tampa Bay win this game, how much they gonna win by? Are they gonna put up at least a 50 burger on their mug? And
I think so.
Bro, if they win 50 to nothing, that would be hilarious.
If they did that, I promise you, that'd be a great day in my life. I'm not even a Tampa Bay fan, but I'm gonna call the 2 Tampa Bay fans that I know, and I'm gonna just laugh.
You gonna call? Hey, all right. What's the next game then?
All right, next game. The Giants travel down to South Beach and take on the Miami Dolphins.
All right.
Miami been a scary little team, man. Watch out for Jalen Waddle, fantasy owners. If you have Jalen Waddle in your lineup, or if he's still in your league, I don't know why not. If he's still out there as a free agent, go get him. Put him in the game.
So Vegas is expecting an extremely low scoring game. The total is 41.5, with the Dolphins being favored -3 at home. Damn.
Dolphins been sneaky good in his last little spot. They beat the shit out of Carolina. Nobody saw that coming. But the Giants, the Giants is just one of these ugly win teams. Like it's ugly and ain't pretty to watch. they just put your hard hat on and go to work, man. And this game, I can see this game swinging either way, man.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with the home team though. Tua's been playing pretty decent. And they've been on a hot streak. So I'm gonna roll with the Dolphins in this one. Dolphins gonna take care of business at home. I think it's gonna be low scoring too, but I think it's gonna be more in Miami's favor. But I know is Danny Jones playing in the game?
Not sure.
See. Yeah, let's look that up. But I'm gonna go with the score of Dolphins gonna take care of business 21 to 10.
I got 23-21 Dolphins.
All right. So we both rolling with the same team on that one. Shit, I thought we were gonna be disagreeing more in this. We're gonna see about these next couple games though. All right, so let's move on to the next one. You still looking that up?
Yeah, as far as up as 5 hours ago.
Mm-hmm.
He strained his neck. He has a strained neck and could miss Sunday's game against the Miami Dolphins, a source confirmed to ESPN on Tuesday.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and say that the Dolphins gonna take care of business.
Yeah.
All right, next game.
The Indianapolis Colts take on the Houston Texans at NRG Stadium in Houston.
All right. Texans are plus 8.5 at home. You think Colts gonna take care of business there?
Take it.
All right, 46 total points. Slightly low scoring game. About slightly below the average. I would say the average was what, about 48 points, 47 points a game for most games.
Yeah. Points. Surprisingly, in the NFL has been really easy to get this season. People have been putting up some points this season.
I've been seeing some low scoring games though here and there lately. The last couple of weeks, we've been seeing some 21-14 games. Some couple of teams not scoring at all.
Yeah, true that. Then you have games like, Green Bay and the Rams. You know what I'm saying? That was a 36-28 game. You had San Francisco, Minnesota, 34-26. So
I was surprised.
Had some points out there. Yeah, hey, look, San Francisco. I thought Minnesota was going to take it. San Francisco has been hot right now, bro. As a team, you really don't want to play right now. They've been on a little streak right now.
All right. You got a score for this one?
Yeah, already. You know me, my affinity for Jonathan Taylor. He's carried me to multiple fantasy football victories. Serious. Now I'm now tied for first in the division with 2 games to go. Right. So Jonathan Taylor, I'm high on his Colts running back. His backup, Hines, is just as talented. 34-17 Colts. If you're gonna bet, this is the game to bet right here. 8.5 for the Houston Texans. I'll take that money all day long.
All right. I'm gonna roll with I think this game gonna be kind of close. I think the Colts are still winning. I know it sounds crazy to say.
You're saying it's still a division game.
It's still a division game. And these two teams usually play each other tough. It's always a weird game. It's either like a high scoring game out of nowhere, even when both teams don't have no damn offense. Situations like that. But
you talk about the last couple of playoff appearances, it's still fresh in memory.
Yeah, man. I don't know. I know this is a different situation, but it's still Carson Wentz involved at the end of the day. But I'm gonna say Indianapolis gonna win 20-17.
Hey, you're not giving Carson Wentz no credit for them touchdowns he threw against Tampa Bay? Yeah. You think that's just a formality because of Tampa Bay's backside defense is injured? So you have
I think Carson Wentz is the type of guy, the type of quarterback that plays down to the competition a lot of time.
Okay.
Um, I just don't see him doing well in this game. I think he kind of like a Kirk Cousins in a way. Um,
When he hot, he on. When he not, he not.
he's streaky. So right now, I mean, if they riding that same wave that he was on, I mean, it might just be a blowout win. I mean, I could see that happening too. But I get this feeling that Houston gonna give him a bit of a game in this one.
Okay. All right. Next game. I think we kind of all know where this game's gonna go. Minnesota Vikings at the Detroit Lions.
Vikings and Lions. Oh man, for Detroit. It's hard being a Lions fan, man. I know it got to be. Um, the Lions are +7, as they should. I'm surprised it's not more than that. Um, division game though, 47 points total. I'm gonna roll with the Vikings. I'm rolling with the Vikings in another close game with the Lions.
Really?
I think it's going to come down to the wire. I think the Lions lose on some dumb shit, on a crazy fumble, dumb shit. The referee ran into the receiver while he was trying to catch that motherfucking 20-yard down. The Vikings win 24-22, and it's going to be some weird number like that. The Lions go 22 points.
Well, I don't think it's gonna be that close. I think the Vikings gonna take out their frustration for having a game that they had against San Francisco, and they're gonna take it out on Detroit 28-12.
What's up with you in 12?
I don't know. It's just a theme tonight, I guess.
All right, so
It's gonna be some field goal kicking some bitches.
Shit, you can get one of them damn field goal kickers. Shit.
Right now we could.
All right.
Next game. Eagles stay in New York or East Rutherford, New Jersey to take on the Jets. So back-to-back games at MetLife Stadium for the Philadelphia Eagles as the road team.
That's interesting. How often that happens?
Yeah, that don't really happen like talking
about. The Jets are the underdogs +7 at home. The point score is low, 45.5. Yeah, I mean, neither one of these teams can really score like a lot of points. I can't see me picking the Jets in this, even if they are at home. I think Philly gets the win here. I think Philly win this game. I'm gonna call Philly 17-12. Philly.
There's 12 again.
17-12 Philly. If anybody gonna score 12 points, it's gonna be the fucking Jets.
I'm going to say I'm going against the grain here. I think it's going to be a clean New York sweep. I think both New York teams are going to get Philly. I think that the New York Jets are going to come out with a win. Somehow they're going to score 23 points. So I got the Jets 23, Philadelphia Eagles 20. I got the Jets with the win here.
All right.
Mainly because I want to see the Jets win a game. Back-to-back games.
I can live without them. They deserve to be the Lions the way they run their organization.
Hey.
To go back to the chat room, Big J was talking about some previous picks that we had. He said the Lions might as well play for the first pick in the draft.
I think they got it already.
Yeah, I think they got that pretty handily. Everybody else finally starting to get 2 or 3 wins up in there. He also said that the Bucks, this game has the potential for the Bucks to have a video game. He said the Bucks gonna have a video game score.
Oh, I'm talking about EJ. Big J.
And he was also talking about that we still got to see Cam Newton and the Panthers earlier when we were talking about the Saints.
That's true. But he got to come here. We've already gone there. He got to come here.
We got one more time. Yeah.
We're gonna see.
We'll see.
I hope we beat the shit out of them too. You should have never went back.
Hey, he got benched last week. We ain't
I'm
talking
saying
about that.
PJ Walker stepped up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. That dude got a little talent on him.
Yeah, the XFL, bro.
Yeah.
I like him. I like the kid, man.
All right. Well, what's next game?
Cardinals at Bears.
Cardinals at Bears.
Soldier Field.
All right. Let's see. The odds for Cardinals Bears is +7 for the Bears at home. 46 total. What you thinking on this one?
A lot of touchdown spreads.
Mm-hmm.
The Bears beat up on the Lions last week for Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
But they got a real test coming.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the Cardinals are gonna. Sorry, I hate to say it.
What's
You
up?
gotta go Arizona in this spot.
Yeah.
You gotta go Arizona big. 36-17. And the only reason why the Bears get 17 points is because they're gonna score late in the game in garbage time when the game has already been decided to make this game look somewhat respectable.
Would you be willing to even touch the money line?
If I
Chicago's +280 in the money line.
hell no.
No, not enough.
The Bears can't score points like that. The Bears cannot score points.
To go back to another game real fast, because we expect Arizona to win this game. But to go back to that Tampa Atlanta game real fast, Atlanta's money line is +425. It's a division game.
Ladies and gentlemen, who listen to
I don't think Tampa Bay is going to cover this spread, by the way.
Ladies and gentlemen, if you really are, see, we're not gamblers like that, but this is one right here. That line, that money line right there, you play that if you want to.
Another one, just to throw it out there, is the Houston Indianapolis game. Indianapolis is minus. No, that's not enough. Houston is +320. Nah, don't touch that. Here's Houston, bro. That is Houston. It's Houston.
That's true. Why you gotta pick the teams with the busted offenses, man?
I got another one for you coming up, but let's get back to this Cardinals Bears. Did I put a score for you?
No, you didn't.
All right, so I'm gonna go Arizona 35-14. I think they're gonna crush the fucking Bears in this game on the road.
35-14?
Yep, 35-14. Hey, Big J, I think the Lions need to just give up, bro. I think they just need to fold in the towel right now. All right, so what's the next game?
Jags at Rams, SoFi Stadium.
All right, perfect. It's the not because of the game, because I don't think nobody really cared to see.
Because of the money line.
It's because of the money.
What's the number? What's the money?
The Rams are -13 favorites. 48 total points. Jacksonville's money line is +475. What you think? Is it worth it? Is it worth it? I don't think you're saying it's worth it. You don't look like you're convinced.
Fuck, bro.
On the flip side, it's probably terrible to even think about betting the Rams. They minus 700. Like
See,
you ain't winning nothing.
say, bro, you got to put a lot of money out to win nothing.
Yeah, fuck that.
No.
But that 475, that plus 475, I mean, every now and then, somebody get upset.
So that's like saying a blind squirrel in the forest is gonna find a nut. Is what you're telling me?
I mean, everybody get a nut every now and then.
Even if it's by hand.
I'm just saying, Jacksonville got a couple wins. You think they gonna pull it out?
Fuck no.
No pun intended. So, next game, man.
Do we have to pick a score for them?
The Rams gonna win by a lot.
Yeah.
I gave you a score? No.
No, I just put. Look, I'm gonna tell you. Look,
put a lot to a little.
So put a dub on it. You know what I'm saying?
All right, I'm fine with that.
All right, football team at the Raiders.
Football team at the Raiders. All right.
Hey, bro, what you think about that? Should Washington change their name or should they keep it as the football team?
Oh, I mean, I'm kind of used to them being the football team now. They're just the football team.
The football team, man.
Fuck it. They don't need no name. They don't need no nickname. What's their logo now?
Nothing. It's a W.
It's a big W.
The W. And guess what's not even on the helmet? It's just the numbers on the helmet.
Did he have a feather? I thought they had a feather sticking out of the W. No?
It's just a W.
It wasn't
a yellow W. It's not even on the helmet, bro. It's not even on the uniform.
Imagine if they would have tried to slide that pass. Like, we're just going to put a feather into the W.
Bruh, I'm just saying though, dog. Like, you think this cancel culture is going a little far? Or you think it's all right to get rid of the name?
In this regard, I think it was all right to get rid of the name. I mean, it's just a name for a football team. So what? Get rid of the name. It's offensive to somebody, to a major race, of people. Get rid of it. In my opinion, I didn't think no different twice, but I think that's the way we were programmed, though. We programmed to say it's okay. But fuck it, they can find a new name.
I say keep it the fucking football team.
Hey, do that. I say leave it the way it is. But I don't think they can even find a better nickname anyway. So
right, you don't want to be like the Possums and that. You know what I mean?
If anybody would be the Possums, it would be probably somewhere in the South.
You know what I'm saying? Like you don't want to be that. You know what I'm saying?
If Mississippi ever got a fucking football team,
the Mississippi Swamp Possums.
Alabama.
The Alabama Wobbly Boxes. What?
I'm picking this game. The Raiders are minus 2.5. The Raiders are minus 2.5, but they expecting some points. 49.5 total. 49.5 total. The Raiders are minus 2.5 at home.
Did you see what the Raiders did to Dallas?
Yeah, but the Raiders are just like Washington. They're unpredictable and they usually lose. So you got two teams that don't really have a lot of it's not consistent. Two inconsistent teams.
You got Taylor Heineken
yeah,
versus Derek Carr.
Two average ass quarterbacks. One average, one below average.
You got Deshaun Jackson, Terry McLaughlin.
I like that Deshaun Jackson move though to the Raiders though. That was a nice. I wish we.
He helps out guys like, Big Waller. You know what I'm saying? A tight end. Hunter Renfrow. Then on the flip side, your boy Antonio Gibson. You got McKissick.
Yep. Looking good, man.
So I mean, you got some talent, offensively. I think this game's going to boil down to defensively. You know, you don't have Chase Young anymore. If you're the football team, he's out with
Oh,
ACL.
yeah, he been out for a minute though.
But they defensive line still cooking. Max Crosby and the Raiders defensive line still cooking. You know, you got the safety Abrams in the back. You know, so I mean, like this could be a tough spot for the Raiders, but I still think the Raiders are going to do this one. I think the Raiders are going to win this one. 28-20 Raiders.
All right. I think the Redskins, the Washington football team.
Look here, Rhonda.
I think Washington gonna win this game.
Okay.
I think Washington gonna yeah, I think Washington gonna come with the upset on this one.
Okay. What's your score?
I think Washington gonna win 31-30 on the road. Oh, Taylor Heineken. Or Heineken. Every now and then he ball out, you know what I'm saying? He can run. So
yeah, he could.
I think they need to watch out for him. I think they're gonna catch the Raiders sleep.
Okay. Next one. The Baltimore Ravens travel to Heinz Field, Pittsburgh, and take on the Steelers.
Rival game.
A nasty rivalry.
Ravens, Steelers. Now that's when you talk about football. That's a real football rivalry.
In December.
It makes me think of Saints Falcons.
Be a hard-hitting game.
Who else? What's another hard-hitting? Seahawks 49ers.
Yeah, two teams who definitely don't like
each other. Yeah. Who else? Giants, Cowboys is up there too.
Yeah.
If you can stomach to watch them too. But I'm gonna say Ravens. I think the Ravens should take care of this game. I know that the spread is only +3 for the Steelers. 44.5. It's a low. They predicting a low scoring game. And it's also about to be December, so potential snow. So I think Ravens is gonna take care of this. They run the ball almost better than anybody else in the league. So I'm calling this Ravens 21-17 over the Steelers.
I think, hey, we close in our prediction. I got Ravens 23-16.
21-16?
23-16. I'd score. Next up, we spoke about a rivalry. Now going into another rivalry. 49ers at Seahawks.
All right.
We just talked about a nasty, hard-hitting game.
Yeah, we did.
Two teams who don't like each other.
Yep.
It's just gonna be classic football game. Where we at as far as the line?
The line is +2.5 Seahawks. I don't think this is gonna be much of a rivalry this year for this matchup.
San Francisco's been on fire lately.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Seattle. This is not like them at all. I know Russell missed a lot of games, but maybe they need to shut him down for the rest of the year if this is the case. I mean, it don't look good. This line is close though. 2.5, only +2.5 for Seattle.
Division game.
Yeah. 46.5 total. So it's about an average amount of points. A little bit on the low side. I'm gonna roll with Seattle again, bro. Even though all the odds look up against them, I'm calling Seattle again.
Okay.
I think Russell gonna wake up for one of these games, and why not wake up? This might be their Super Bowl game. They ain't making the playoffs.
No, they're not.
This might be the game that they wake up. I'm calling it. Seattle gonna take up 27-21 Seahawks. Upset alert.
Well, you can have that one because San Francisco gonna beat the shit out of these people. 34-17. Flam, 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 flam. It's not even gonna be close. It is over with. The marriage between Russell Wilson and Pete Carroll is over. You can
Think
stick
so?
a fork in them, they are done.
Then Pete Carroll going after this year?
Absolutely. If no,
Really?
I think Russell Wilson's gone next year. I think
Okay.
Pete Carroll gonna stay. I think Russell Wilson's gonna be wearing the colors of your hat, sir.
I mean, I would love to see that shit. So I mean, I'm cool with that. If this was
I
this,
see him as
if it takes for the Seattle to be terrible and Russ to leave, all right,
so be it.
I'll change my pick right now if I knew if I knew that if him losing this game will put him in the Saints uniform next year, you know what? I'm switching it. San Francisco going win 42-7.
Now, hey, all right. If Russell Wilson ended up as a New Orleans Saint, you buying a jersey?
Oh yeah, I'm buying a jersey. I ain't buying a jersey in years, nigga. I ain't
You
buying
buy the jersey.
I'll buy it. I'll buy that jersey. Yep.
Okay. Next game, Sunday night game.
All right.
The Denver Broncos travel to Arrowhead to go take on the Kansas City Chiefs.
All right. Broncos Chiefs.
Broncos coming off a big win. So are the Kansas City Chiefs.
Mm-hmm.
So I mean, hey.
The Chiefs have been red hot lately. They have righted the ship. They started off bad this season. I ain't gonna lie. They was what 4-4 at one point.
Yeah, it was looking ugly for the Kansas City Chiefs earlier this season.
The Chiefs are -10 in this game at home. 47.5. They're not predicting a lot of points though. Surprising. But I'm calling the Chiefs. I think the Chiefs gonna take care of business. You know how I feel about the Chiefs. I think the Chiefs gonna probably going back to the Super Bowl, in my opinion. At least they're one of my two teams I'm picking between them and the Chiefs and Ravens. I'm calling the Chiefs in this game 30-17. Chiefs cover.
Okay. I say the Chiefs are going to win, but they're not going to cover.
Okay. Close game.
I think the Broncos are going to play a little bit tighter game. It's going to come down to a last second turnover. I think Teddy's going to be driving to try to get him in scoring position, and then the Kansas City defense is going to seal the game somehow, some way, some shape, some form. So I got this one 27-24 Chiefs, but they will not cover.
By the way, Denver is +350 in the money line.
Now let me ask you that. Headquarters, if you were playing the odds, are you betting straight up? Denver on the money line?
The money line on the spread. If I would play anything in this one, I would probably play the total. Okay. I would go over
points.
I would go over 47.
Okay. You think it's gonna be a little bit more than that?
Yeah. Yeah. I think it's gonna go over 50 easily in this game.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah. So I'm going with mine. No, I'm not, because I picked 30-17. So
yeah, you got it at 47 points. You got to not covering these.
Yeah. So shit. I think it's gonna be close though. If that's the case, then I'm gonna go with the spread. Then I would pick the spread. Yeah.
All right.
What about you? What you gonna pick?
Hey man, look, if I'm riding with it, I'm not touching this game with a 10-foot pole.
I mean, it's a rival game.
Rivalry game. I ain't fooling with it. The one game. What?
I was just saying anything can happen.
I think the one game that if I were to bet a surefire bet for me on a spread would be the Dolphins Giants. I just like the Dolphins -3 at home. That'd be a lock for me if I'm playing anything.
All right.
Secondly, another lock I would probably say would be the Vikings Lions. That +7 for the Lions is looking real attractive. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm gonna do anything, those would be two bets where I'll put my money down.
A rival game too.
Yeah.
A lot of rival games this week.
Oh,
A lot of
yeah.
rival games this week.
Oh yeah. And then last but not least, we're gonna finish week 13 with the last rivalry game, which would be the Monday night conclusion. The New England Patriots, the hot New England Patriots, #1 in the division, taking on the Buffalo Bills.
You already know where I'm going with this one.
Hey, mac and cheese or Josh Allen? Who's your quarterback?
All right, I'm gonna go first because everybody should know where I'm going with this one. I'm going with the New England Patriots on this one.
Okay.
I do not feel like the Buffalo Bills is a contender at all. I think they was frauds from the beginning. I think the Patriots take care of business in this game. The Bills are favored in this game, surprisingly though. At home, -3 though. They're only favored by 3. The point score is the total point is 45 over under. So that's
how you like that? How you like the over under?
I'm surprised by how low it is. Because I think the Patriots and Bills can both put up some points. I think you definitely go over in this one. I mean, I know it's in Buffalo. I know the weather's up there cold right now. I would definitely pick the over for this one. I would definitely go over. What about you?
Okay. Well, with this one here, man, I like what the Patriots been doing with receivers like Kendrick Bourne. You know, you got running backs like Ramondre Stevenson, who's been picking up the load. Matthew Judon, I think, is 3rd in the sack race. So, I mean, Bill Belichick is finding ways to do it again without the quote-unquote big names. I was high on Buffalo earlier this year. They were my pick to represent the AFC. At least go to the AFC Championship game. I thought the Ravens was going to be the team that's going to be in the Super Bowl this year. You know, I just think that the way that Buffalo, the New Orleans beatdown could have came, even though it came high, it came. It's one of those let me get my swagger back type games.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. And I just find it that they're going to eat this one out. I like the Patriots in the game. I think the Patriots are going to win the game. But I'm going to say Bills are going to win this one 23-20. But I think the Patriots in actuality are going to win the game. But the Bills, for the purpose of this show and this pick, the Buffalo Bills are going to cover at home 23-20.
So you go with the under for the total point?
Now I'm going with the under, but I'm taking the spread. I'm taking that Bills -3.
All right.
That's what I'm taking.
I don't have a point. I don't have a score, do I?
No.
All right. So I'm gonna roll with the Patriots in this one. And I told you I like the over for this game. So I'm rolling with 28-24. Patriots.
28-24 Patriots. Now, ladies and gentlemen, just make sure whenever you are betting, make sure that you bet responsibly. And if you are a person who gambles and y'all need some help, please make sure that y'all seek out all the necessary help that y'all need, because we don't want you losing your motherfucking houses or your motherfucking cars or any motherfucking property of yours behind gambling. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely not. Don't listen to us and me thinking that you put all your money on that shit.
Now, if you do want to give all your money to somebody, you could give it to give it to us. We show you what to do with it.
You always go to the motherfucking pod.com and go ahead and spend some money at the motherfucking shop. You know what I'm saying? And go check out some of the hats, some of the shirts, some of the hoodies, you know what I'm saying? The dog tags. Make sure y'all check it out, the motherfucking pod.com. And you can also check out all our full line of episodes We got episode 34 coming out tomorrow. So make sure y'all be on the lookout for that. You got any final thoughts before we get up out of here?
Yes, I do. Peace and love, everybody. Just make sure whatever you're dealing with, if you're going through anything, make sure that you find somebody you can find and talk to them. Open up. Don't ever let anything stay on your mind, stay on your heart, man. Seek counsel. Get it off your chest. It's all right to talk. It's not feminine to open up emotionally, man. Make sure that you're able to talk to your partner, confide in somebody, get whatever you're going through off your chest. Depression is real. We want to make sure that all our kings are right on the noggin. Make sure that y'all get whatever help that y'all need, so that way y'all continue to grind, continue to press, continue to be a man and do what you got to do. Open up. It's all right to let it out.
That's what's up. That's what's up. Shout out to Big J that's in the comment section. By the way, he was saying that he would definitely buy a Russell Wilson Saints jersey.
There you go.
So Big J already know what's up. He said that thing
Hell
will
yeah.
sell out quickly. I agree.
Hell
Russell
yeah.
Wilson comes to New Orleans, that jersey selling out ASAP.
Hell yeah. You know what? Y'all might see that as one of the questions on tomorrow. If Russell Wilson was a Saint, would you buy a jersey? So make sure that y'all on the lookout for that. We want y'all feedback. Let us know.
Right. You already know what it is. You know what I'm saying? Hustle headquarters, sideboard management, Thick Eye Bandit artwork, you know what I'm saying? All in the affiliation, you know what I'm saying? Hustle headquarters, culture crew. So make sure y'all shout out to us. Look us up, themotherfuckingpod.com. Check us out on our social medias on IG. You know what I'm saying? Join the crew, join up for the membership, $1 a month. You know what I'm saying? EJ will get you some nipple Oreos, you know what I'm saying?
A whole bag of them.
Exclusively. You know what I'm saying?
Big black bag of them.
You already know what it is. The motherfucking pod. You're